P320 AXG Legion. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Please like, comment, subscribe. Today, we are going to talk Sig P320 AXG Legion. This is probably my favorite gun right now in the world. I love this gun. Before we jump into it though, it is empty. Another thing, so this guy right here really felt the nerve to just be like, oh, if you don't know what you're talking about, why are you talking about the gun you're shooting, blah, blah, blah. I shot the gun on release day, probably before that. Nobody even knew what the gun was. I couldn't remember the names, it was so long. So Mr. whatever name is, I apologize that I didn't know exactly what the gun was. But guess what? I know now, so let's roll with it. So let's talk P320 Legion. So I did buy this gun. It was not sent out by Sig. And actually, I didn't buy it. My wife actually bought it for our anniversary this year. This was my anniversary gift. So I was super, super stoked about that. She knew I've been wanting this gun for a very long time. That's all I talked about. So she went out and got it for me. So thank you to the wife, if you're listening, or if you're sitting in the other chair over there, whatever it may be, thank you. So let's talk a little bit about the Sig P320 AXG Legion. So out the box, comes with three 21 round magazines. I mean, you really can't beat that. 3 21 round magazines from the factory, that's crazy. Some deep serrations here on the front, of course, in their famous Legion gray. I love this color. I look at this color as like a moss gray. If you don't know what I'm talking about, type it in, MAS gray. That's what it comes out to me. It has like to me it has like a goldish tint to it, and it's not just gray. I look at it as a moss gray, but whatever it may be. Of course, it has some nice, well, it has the 320 lettering up there. It has some nice serration in the front and in the back. The sights are night sights, so they right up the back. Of course, it has this Legion signature there, the Legion sign. It also has a comp, right? So it's the built-in comp, which means the barrel is actually the 3.9-inch barrel. So it is the barrel from, I believe, the compact model that they run in there, and it's what makes it be able to sit behind the comp. Dope. I have mine set up with a lead and steel Pandora PB3. I love this optic. I run on a couple of other optics. Mailbox optics are in right now, so like find you one that you like and run them. I love them. This one is huge window, durable. I love it, but we'll talk about that another day. Plate system. So it is on the Romeo Pro. That's the optic cut that it has, and the Romeo Pro is actually a Delta Point Pro cut. But I don't really run Sig optics, not a big fan of them. They do have a new one out though. I think it's the Romeo X that I really like that might go on my P365. It has the Legion trigger. I don't know if it's different. I mean, it looks different. It may feel a little different, but you know, Sig is not known for a wall. I mean, there's a wall there, but it's like really squishy. But you know, whatever. When you're running the gun, the trigger feels awesome when you're running it. But yeah, playing with it's like smushy. It doesn't have anything, but yeah. Of course, it has slide release on both sides. It actually has Legion grips now. The Legion grips, they're pretty cool. They're G10 grips. So you can replace these with anybody who makes, G10 grips. I'm a big fan of lock grips. So I might change these to black carbon fiber grips in the future, but right now we're gonna run with these. It has a mag well at the bottom of it as well, and some checkering here at the front. The frame is actually aluminum. He got mad about that as well too, because I didn't know what the frame was. I don't know if it was metal, aluminum, steel, whatever. But I know now. It is aluminum. It's an aluminum frame. Did some research this time. And now I own it, so it's a little different. So aluminum frame, which gives it some weight. It's actually not heavy though. I think if you compare it to a lot of other guns with aluminum frames, this one seems like it's a pretty light. So I do like that about it. Feels good in the hand though. I mean, the texturing is perfect, man. It's not too much, but it is definitely enough. So no complaints about that. I love this grip module. I mean, but okay, let me just say, I hate P320s. I hate every single P320 that has ever come out. I don't like them. I can shoot them fine. Like, there's no issue shooting them. It's not like I'm not accurate or I can't do them. I just don't like them. I don't like nothing about them. I've owned the Zev P320. I own the M18, and I've owned a couple of regular just P320s, and I've tried to make myself like them, and I just can't. The P229, I love it, especially the Legion version. The P226, love it, but the P320, I just could never get behind it. I didn't like it, never liked none of them. They dropped. The grip never felt good. The recoil impulse, I guess because it's so top heavy, I hated that. I don't know. Just wasn't a P320 fan. But when I first shot this gun last year, I was like, oh, I gotta have it. I had to have this gun. It's just an amazing firearm to me. So what I did learn though, you know, everybody runs the gas pedal on them. There is a company out there who makes a gas pedal for left-handed people. So you can sit over here and it actually, you put the takedown lever in, and then you screw on the gas pedal on that side. Thinking about it, probably not though. I mean, I don't know if I need it or not. I'm sure it'll make it run a little flatter, but we'll see. It might be something I'll do later on in the future, but right now I'm not really worried about it. We took it out today though. 500 rounds through it, completely flawless, no issues, shot amazing. As you saw from the videos earlier, I love shooting the gun. I love shooting guns. No failures, no anything. It just runs. It's such a smooth shooter. It's flat. At this point, it's reliable. I mean, 500 rounds, no issue. That's pretty reliable, even fresh out the box. Only thing that's been done, it was cleaned. Because Sig ships it with, like, a ton of grease. Like, it's pretty ridiculous how much grease came on this gun. But cleaned it all out, lubed it up, ran perfect. We ran some 115 grains today. I usually run 147, 145s. I'm actually out of those, so I had to grab some that I had laying around the house that's literally sitting there. So we ran 115s today, and they were fine. Everything ran smooth, no hiccups, no issues. When I first shot it, I shot it with 150 grain Syntec rounds from Federal. Those are some awesome rounds. That's what I ran through it the first time. And I like those, but my normal rounds are Chubbies. I usually run Chubbies from Stand One Armory. That's my go-to training round all the time. So I'll probably end up going back to those as soon as they come back in stock. But all in all, man, I really, really, really like the gun. If you have not shot this gun, I urge you to do so. It is a great firearm. Honestly, it's probably my favorite. And I've shot a lot of guns. I mean, I've shot Nighthawks, I've shot all those things. And they're all amazing, 100%. And I'm not saying this gun is better than those. By far not saying that. But for the price that I got this gun for, you can't beat that, man. You cannot beat this gun. You guys should try it out. But anyways, that's enough about that. Thank you guys for stopping by. We will do a 1,000 round review on it when we get to 1,000 rounds, which actually will probably be next weekend. We'll probably run another 500 through it. That's how much I enjoyed running it. I told my wife, I was like, should I take 500 rounds to the range? I was like, if I take 500 rounds to the range, I'm going to shoot all 500. What happened? I took 500 rounds to the range, and I literally ran through every single one of them. So, whatever. But, anyways, you guys get a chance, check out the Legion. It is a dope gun. I think so. It is the best P320 that they have ever made, that anybody's ever made. Even all the extra ones that people have built out. This one is better, I'm telling you. Just take my word for it. My word is bond, all right? Anyways, thank you for coming through and kicking it with us tonight. Please like, comment, share, subscribe, and we'll talk to you guys later.